Hello, it's Faye here with NorthernRed Fitness, coming at you tonight or this morning, this afternoon, depending on when you're watching it, for some chest openers. I'm just going to put into our comments our Part Q form, so check that out if you haven't practiced with us before, making sure that you are ready for exercise, that the doctor has cleared you. As I said, we're going to be working on chest openers tonight, so working on alleviating some of that pain through the back by opening up the chest and the neck. So hopefully you enjoy. Remember to stay within your practice at all times. And if there's any questions or comments, as always, please drop them in the comment section. Please let me know where you're watching from. I love seeing where you guys are when you're practicing. So leave me a message in the comment section, say hello. Maybe what town you're watching from. That's always so great to see. All right, so we're gonna start in child's pose. So coming back on the mat, toes together, knees nice and wide, sit back on the heels, and then lengthen through the arms. Forehead down on the floor, softening through the shoulders, through the spine. Maybe giving yourself just a little wiggle side to side, really settling into that child's pose. Lengthen through the fingers, concentrate on our deep belly breaths. Inhaling fully. And exhale completely. Inhale fully, and exhale completely. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up onto the hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Starting in a nice flat back. Inhale, arch the back down, lift the chin up. Exhale, draw the belly button into the spine, tuck the chin under, rounding up through the shoulder blades. Inhale, coming down, draw the shoulders back, lengthen through the collarbone. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking a few more at your own pace. Holding any position that might feel it needs a bit more attention. Maybe wiggling through the hips side to side. Rounding up big like an angry cat, perhaps, as you exhale. Tucking the hips under. Using this opportunity just to feel any points of tension. When you're ready, coming back into a nice tabletop position, flat back. Tuck the toes under in the back on an inhale, lifting up to downward facing dog. It's our first down dog, so feel free to bend through the knees, one then the other. Warming up the hamstrings. Head hangs down below the arms. Pressing the entire hand into the floor. Fingertips, the knuckles, the palms, the wrists. Lift the hips up and press the belly button towards the knees. A soft bend in the knees is okay. Whatever your practice allows. On an exhale, we're going to come back to the knees. Take the hands half a step forward and drop the hips forward. Shoulders come back. Open up through the chin, through the chest. Exhale. Coming back into melted heart. Press the chest towards the floor. Keep the hips high. Melted heart, bringing the chest down, the head down. Inhale, coming back into that seal position. Hips low, shoulders back. And exhale, back into melted heart. Inhale, hips down, shoulders back, lift the chin up. Getting a little bit deeper with every move. Exhale, coming back. Hips high, chest low. Once more through. Forward into that seal. Exhale. Back into melted heart, and we're going to hold it here. So either the chin or the forehead down to the floor, pressing the chest as low as you can. If it's in your practice, you can walk your knees back just a little. Keep the hips up high. Big belly breaths. Inhale, rise back up to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders. Little wiggle out through the shoulders and the hips. Tuck the toes under in the back, big inhale. Coming up into downward facing dog. Head hangs between the arms. Feet are hip width apart. Pressing the belly button towards the thigh. Lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. Big inhale. On an exhale, coming forward into plank, holding it here. Shoulders over the wrist, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and then the pelvis. Tops of the feet into the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Inhale, press up into cobra. Shoulders roll back. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Once more, big inhale, coming all the way up. Upward facing dog, lots of space between the ears and the chest. And we'll hold it here. If you need to release, please do. On an exhale, turn your head, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, looking over the left. Inhale. Exhale over the right. Inhale. And exhale over the left. Inhale to center. On an exhale, we'll rock back into child's pose. Taking a moment just to rest. Maybe folding the arms under the head if that's what your practice needs, or leave them stretched out in front. Sitting back on the heels, a few big deep breaths. On an inhale, rising up. Coming all the way down forward. Onto the stomach. Keep your right hand beside your shoulder as you stretch your left hand out to the side. Inhale, press that right hand in. Gazing up at the ceiling. So your hips may roll here if it's in your practice to keep your hips down while you press that shoulder back. On an exhale, release, outstretch with the right arm. Left hand beside left shoulder, inhale. Press that left hand deep into the floor, pushing the left shoulder up. Turning your head towards the ceiling, hips stay on the mat if it is in your practice. Slow, deep breaths. And finally, on an exhale, release. Take your left hand and just place it under the chin. And reach the right hand back. Grab a hold of your right foot. On an inhale, we're going to open up through the chest and press the foot away. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, release. Once more, big inhale, pressing that right foot into the hand. And exhale. Release the right leg, switch the hands. Left hand reaches back to left foot. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, pressing the left foot away from the body. Exhale, release. Once more, big inhale. And exhale. If it's in your practice, you can grab both feet with the hands. If not, just reach the hands backwards towards the feet. Inhale, opening up, press the feet away from the head. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lifting up, lift the chin. Exhale. Once more, big inhale. Holding it if it's in your practice, continuing your big breaths. When you're ready, you can release to child's pose. Taking a moment in child's pose just to relax the spine. Maybe folding the hands under the head. Few big deep breaths here. And inhale, slowly rise up. And we'll stay seated on the knees. So sitting back on the heels, hands onto the low back, big inhale, opening up through the chest, draw the elbows together. And exhale, soften the chin. Inhale, opening up big. And exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale. This feels like it's at the top of your practice. You can stay here, or we can rise up. Hands can stay either on the hips, the low back, or if it's in your practice, you can reach back to the heels. Big inhale, opening up, holding it here for a few big breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, soften. Coming back into child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, and softly sinking down into that child's pose. Forehead to the floor, maybe crossing the hands under the forehead. Think about softening through the spine. When you're ready, you can rise up, coming into an easy seated position. Rolling out through the shoulders. Hands can stay on the knees, sitting nice and tall. We'll wiggle out through the spine. On an exhale, we'll let the head fall to the left and slowly roll it forward and over to the right as you inhale. Exhale, switching directions. Just following the cadence of your own breath. Holding any position that might feel like it needs just a little bit more attention. When you're ready, bringing it back up to a neutral spine, head over the shoulders, draw the shoulders back. Bring the hands back behind the hips. Just a few cat-cows here as you inhale, open up. Exhale, round it forward. Soften through the shoulders, tuck the chin. Inhale, opening up. And exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, sitting up tall. Taking your right hand just over the heart, left hand over the right. Allowing the chin to fall down, just taking a few big deep breaths here. Inhaling completely. And exhaling completely. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more big inhales. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Continuing those deep breaths, take a moment here just to focus on someone in your life, someone that you're thankful for. Just repeating their name, repeating your thanks for them in your mind. Slowly bringing your hands into heart center. I'd like to thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them below. Otherwise, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.